You know what? Both. Raving! Alright. Pumpkin ales. I scored some. I scored 2 packs of them. Now, these are both seasonals. From, hold on, let me say this right. Wasatch Brewery. A Black O-Lantern Pumpkin Stout. Now, brewed with pumpkin and spices. It's a pumpkin ale. Oh, I'm sorry. Pumpkin stout. Black O-Lantern. 6.66 alcohol by volume. Mysterious. 14 on the IBU, which is not very bitter for a stout, which is pretty interesting. Very interested in that. Tastes like chocolate, pumpkin, and velvety. What the? Velvety is not. Velvety means smooth. If there's velvet in here, please, no, don't put fabric in beer. What kind of madman would cross an imperial stout with a pumpkin ale? Oh. Okay. You have my attention. It's an imperial stout with a pumpkin ale. Our brewers, as it turns out. This rich, chocolatey Franken brew is dry spiced and scary good. Boo. Huh. Interesting. Oh, this is... What? 12 ounces of unfiltered beer. That's interesting. I was not expecting to learn this. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is the first time I've ever come across anything out of this area. This state. This is a Salt Lake City, Utah brew. Wasatch Brewery is out of Utah. Salt Lake City. Now, anyone who's been around the block, alcohol is really hard to come by in the entire state of Utah. That's interesting. But it also kind of explains why it's a 6.6 and an imperial. Oh my. Okay. That's a deep joke. I feel like this 6.66 was done intentionally. Yeah, I know. It's probably a 6.6 IBU, ABV. 6.66 ABV by design. They have, I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, so we got that. That's what I'm going with first. I'm not even going to introduce the other one. Let's do this one right now. Ready? 1, 2. Nice pop. Smells dark. A little bit of nothing, really. It smells like a dark beer. Maybe it's just because it's in this can. Maybe it's the pickle I ate before I did this. I probably should have ate a pickle before. Oh. Oh. Look at that beautiful color. I'm sorry. Look at that beautiful lack of color. Empty can. You do smell pumpkin. Just look in the rim. Pumpkin dash of choco. Dash of the chocolate. Oh, no. I shouldn't have done that. Sorry. D&D handbook. I put a beer on it. Never do that. That's not good. That's not good advice. But yeah, let's get back to the beer. Yeah, I played D&D. Dwarf wizard coming at you. Hill dwarf wizard. What you gonna do? Nothing. Kneecap you with my hammer. A lot of pumpkin coming off of it. You do kind of smell the choco. And it's so dark looking. It's making me think. Making me think. Oh, that's really nice. $87.5 on the color, which is SRM. I'm learning that. 31 on the 31 on the IBU. Wait, what did it say on the can? The can says 14. The website says 31. I'm going to believe the website more than I'm going to believe the can. Because this is supposed to be an imperial. And they are known for their bitterness sometimes. Guys, I'm going to have to do something I haven't done ever. So, I'm looking at this right here. This is a Black Lantern. 6.6. Availability August to November. It's December. Pumpkin beer. Willamette. Hops. Good status. That's what's written on the beer. Only difference is 31 IB on the IBU. Can says 14. Not judging that. However, I am judging this. Here's the pumpkin. Coming up next. These are the ones I want to try. The Polygamy Porter. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 questions. What is Utah known for? The capital of Mormonism. What do they like to do, them Mormons? I'll give you a hint. This is such a deep shot. Oh my god, I just read it. Why just have one? Polygamy Porter is a smooth, chocolatey, easy-drinking brown porter that's more than a little nutty. Take home some to the wives. The sauce on that joke. These guys are just trolling the state that they probably had to fight like hell to get a license to even brew in. Oh, I love that. Alright. Anyway. Smells more pumpkin-y than chocolatey. It's an imperial stout. We're in for some bang in the mouth. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. Jogging my memory. It does have that bitterness on there, so I'm believing the 31 more than I am believing the 14. It's bitter on the end. It coats your mouth in pumpkin. But you do get like a dark chocolate vibe out of it. I think what they mean by velvety is like it's surprisingly smooth, even with that bitterness. It's most like Imperials, like your Rasputin. I mean, that's probably one of the most famous Imperial stouts. Well, is it an Imperial or is it? Are Imperial stouts different from Russian Imperials? Okay, let's ask Google. Alright, enough of that rabbit hole. Apparently there's very little difference, if there's even a difference at all. Difference is amount of hops that they throw in the brew. I mean, that's with like every different beer ever. Like, there's no one set recipe to declare yourself a Pilsner or a brown ale or something like that. You just have to meet the requirements to make it an ale of that type, and then you can do whatever the hell you want. But perfect example, my favorite beer is Newcastle. However, if you add pumpkin spice to a brown ale recipe, you get, guess what? Punk in ale. My Dogfish Head favorite. That's my number 2 favorite beer. Yeah, it is. I said it. Here I am playing with my hair. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling dramatic. This is good. It's been airing a little bit while I was doing that Google. It's kind of balanced. It's not really balanced. It's more like a 3/4 pumpkin flavor, turned into a quarter of chocolate. The bitterness is still there, and it's a little bit more defined. But it's like bitter, gone. You still get that coating in your mouth of bitterness, though. Good beer. It's super dark, though. I don't think this beer is for everybody. If you're into dark beers, if you're into like heavy stouts, imperial stouts, American double stouts. Ooh. If you're into bitter beers, mostly the dark beers, this is a beer for you. You let it air. You know, it's been in my mug for about maybe 10 minutes. I'm just sipping on it for now. And the flavor just settles. It's mostly with like darker beers that you have to let if you go to a proper pub, you order Guinness, they don't give you your beer for 2 minutes. They pour that Guinness. Sorry, Bex. Yeah, they pour that Guinness in a glass. And they let that bitch air. Because it has to. That's just the nature of the Guinness. I feel like that's the nature of this beer. And most beers, you let them air for a minute, 2 minutes. Unless you're Guinness, and you gotta be very, very proper about how you serve it. Why did I go English there? No. I'm not even gonna try. You gotta treat it right. And I feel like this is a beer that you pour in a glass, you let it sit for 2 minutes to let it properly air out and let the flavors act with the air. Because right now I'm smelling this, and it smells phenomenal. Like it does not smell like a pumpkin ale. Does it smell like a pumpkin? Punk, Punkin, ale. It does not. It smells like a pumpkin ale with something else. I mean, just from the color, you'll be able to tell it's different. This is definitely stoutier, more bitter, but it has that pumpkin flavor that you're looking for in pumpkin ales. And at 6.6, you're getting that bite. That bitterness at the end really does like put you in your place a little. It's like it becomes a. It's not. Not bad. Not bad. Not the best. It's good. It's pretty balanced flavor. They know what they're looking for. It's more pumpkin than chocolate. I don't understand why they said velvety. It is smooth, but it's not smooth at the same time. It's smooth for an imperial. If that's even possible. Oh. Black Lantern, I can recommend you if you're really into Imperial Stouts. Not so much if you're into pumpkin stouts. This is more on the like super stouts side. Apparently this brewery's been around since '86. So it's been around for 35 years. It's good, but only if you're really into that darker type beer, like I am. Honestly, I might skip over this next year if it comes over. I'd rather just do like an old Rasputin. Or, as I've said before, I'd just go straight into the Shiner Black. Yeah. But, It's good. Just not the best. It's kind of like weird because you don't expect a pumpkin stout. It's interesting. It's good, but like it's hard to place on the map. But I do love that it's out of Utah. I do love that it's out of Utah. Alright, on to our next one. Alright. Actual pumpkin ale time. Boom. Wasatch pumpkin ale. Seasonal ale brewed with pumpkin and spices. It actually says pumpkin and spices, not pumpkin spice. Alright, what can we expect? It says taste like spice, caramel, smooth. Not velvety? Not velvety. It says IBU of 10, which matches the website. ALC by volume is 5%. It says so on the website as well. Liberty hops, pumpkin style beer. Brewed with pure pumpkin and the finest barley, this amber-hued ale is spiced like your favorite holiday pie and sure to please. Can we pour you a slice? That's bold words. I love pumpkin pie. I make at least 4 a year. And not all for Thanksgiving. My bad. Yeah, I do use Libby's a lot. It's like the best pumpkin pie recipe there is. Alright. Let's wipe this off so it doesn't slip out of my hand. Give it a crack. 1, 2. I got a little bit of everywhere. Okay. That is a lot of pumpkin. That's what you should expect out of a pumpkin ale. It's like very pumpkiny, very strong on the pumpkin. You don't really smell anything else other than the pumpkin. Ain't it? Not bad. And the pour. Oh, that's nice and goldy. It is a very caramel color. There definitely was a lot of caramel put in this vat when they brewed this thing out. Let me adjust my lamp real quick. Boom. Ah! Nice. It's a really nice color. Unfiltered. Pure pumpkin. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, golly. Ms. Molly. Man! I think I'm gonna like this more than the black, the black lantern. Bro. This. It just smells phenomenal. Oh, the head's gone. Still pretty bubbly. Dude, I'm in love with the scent. This is Yankee Candy Workshop Pumpkin Pie Candle. Did I say Yankee Candy? Yankee Candle Workshop Pumpkin Pie. You put your ear to it, you can hear it breathing. Bubbly. Alright, alright, alright. Enough teasing. Bro. Bro. This is phenomenal. That's a good beer. Bro. That's just fire. That's like, it's like, it's not totally exactly a pumpkin pie flavor in your mouth, of course, because it's like liquid and alcohol. But it is phenomenal. It's no dogfish head. It's no dogfish head. Alright. Ooh, now I gotta go to my pumpkin ale scale. Oh, I need someone with like Excel sheet fucking graphs and spreadsheets and shit to like navigate my fucking rating system. It's good. I gotta take it seriously. This is a very serious pumpkin brew. The smell is amazing. Alright. Number one pumpkin ale. Personal opinions of me. Just me. Dogfish Head. Under that, the Linokugan. Immediately under that, almost tied, is the Shiner. I know, I have a lot of Shiner tops. But Shiner is just an amazing brewery. Ooh. You don't really get any bitterness out of this thing. At all. I don't really I do taste a little caramelly flavor. Not much. It's like they touched it. You smell it, but you don't really taste it. This is more on the pumpkin side. More like a 95 to 5 of the pumpkin caramel balance. it's such a good beer. It is not the best pumpkin ale, but it is an amazing pumpkin ale. This is probably number 5 or 6 on my list. It's not the Sam Adams one, but it's around there. And Sam Adams is... Hold on, wait. Dogfish Head, Lionel Coogan, Shiner, Adams. It's gotta be number 4. Then this. Alright, yeah, made 5. It's number 5. That's good. That's nice. Yeah, it's a very well balanced, very pumpkin ale. It's a phenomenal beer. That's the best way. It's a very good beer. Like, there's no real downside to this. It's pretty well balanced. Slight hint of caramel at the end. There's little to no bitterness to it. It's not really candied like a pumpkin pie, but you do definitely get a big focus on the pumpkin flavor. I would say it's as good as the Sam Adams pumpkin beer. Like I said, Shiner and Lionel Coogan and Dr. Shed do a better job at it, mainly because they just do. Like, no dissing, but like, this is a number 5 beer. Sam Adams is slightly above it. I don't really know how to describe the Sam Adams pumpkin beer very well. But, like, if you've had one, it's a very distinct northeastern flavor. And it's hard to describe. It's got that... It's... Northeastern beers in general have a very distinct vibe about them and how they are made, and you feel that when you drink them. Maybe it's the water... Maybe it's the attitude, maybe the fucking, like, dedication to get schloggered. I don't know, it's another fucking phenomenal animal Northeast breweries do have. At Brooklyn Brewery, I highly recommend anything from Brooklyn Brewery, especially their brown ale. Their brown ale is phenomenal. They have a really awesome selection. Brooklyn Brewery needs to be on your fucking list of beers to try. They have a lot of selection, and they're getting distributed a lot better now. I highly recommend anything by Brooklyn Brewery. They are up there. They just released an IPA recently, or at least I got a hold of one of their IPAs recently, and it's pretty good for an IPA. I mean, I'm not an IPA guy, but I'm a Brooklyn Brewery guy, and I liked it. It was good. It very on the hoppy side, because that's an IPA, but I don't even know if they have a pumpkin beer, but I would definitely be interested in a Brooklyn Brewery pumpkin beer. This is number 5 on my list right now. The smell of this beer is show-stopping. It's good beer. I can't really describe it. It's a really good brew. It's a really balanced brew. I think you gotta pick it up next year whenever it hits the shelves again. Wasatch? Let's ask the Googles again.
Wasatch. Wasatch.
Wasatch. Wasatch. Wasatch Brewery. Out of all places, Utah. Salt Lake City, Utah. You're number 5 on my pumpkin ale list, which is among kings. Personal opinion. My opinion means nothing to anybody except me. But this is a phenomenal brew. I'm still gonna have to fucking probably order that polygamy brew, because that just sounds like a whole barrel of fun. Pun intended. Wasatch Brewery, pumpkin ale, Black Lantern. Both really good beers. If I had to pick the two, one out of the two, definitely this one. Like I said, the other one's meant for like dark beer lovers, stout lovers, more importantly, imperial stout lovers, high alcohol content, a lot of bitterness in it. This is just a smooth drinker. Very interesting brew. I'm going to keep an eye out on this brewery. Keep it in my notes for something to keep an eye out. You know, if they pop up with anything new in my area, because I'm in Texas and they aren't really a well-known brewery, but hopefully they get some footing and get some distribution. They're not really a well-known brewery. Probably not, because I just learned about them. And, you know, hopefully they get better distributors and get out there and able to spin and sell. So that everyone can enjoy this fucking beer right here. This is phenomenal beer. Highly recommend this. Highly recommend it. It's my number 5 pumpkin beer. And that says a lot, because I drink a lot of pumpkin beer. I love pumpkin beer. The ladies have their pumpkin spice lattes. Most dudes have their pumpkin spice beers. Just saying. It's not just a meme, it's the truth. Well, this has been Stark Raving Beer Reviews. I will catch you guys on the flip side. As always, like, subscribe. If you have a beer you want me to try, leave it down in the comments down below. I'm up for whatever. Just put it down there. I'll drink basically anything. If I don't like it, I'm going to be honest about it. I'm talking about you. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. Don't drink and drive. Be responsible. It is the holidays, ladies and gentlemen. Be safe. Remember, the ultimate Transformer Unicron is out there looking to destroy everyone. It shouldn't be an issue to anybody ever. Be cool. Be nice. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Enjoy your Kwanzaa. And happy solstice. Have we done the sacrifices this year? I feel like we missed the sacrifices this year.
Start raving!